The entire point of the spectacle was to try to make it out that Karmelo Anthony was in fact the victim. But the problem is that when the press conference began, there was someone there that they hadn't inspected. And it was in fact the father of Austin Metcalf, standing quietly in the back of the room. And he stood back there and he waited patiently for the press conference to begin, didn't say a word. Karmelo Anthony's family and the advocate asked him to leave. He said, "No, I don't want to leave. I'd like to be here and to view the press conference." Again, this is a press conference where they invited the public to attend. They wanted to get their voice out. They wanted to get their message out. But the problem was Austin Metcalf's father would ruin the entire narrative. Do you know why? Because the actual victim of the situation was Austin Metcalf. And his father is the advocate for his son. His father, by the way, who already came out publicly and said that he forgave Karmelo Anthony. And what was the response? What was their response from the Karmelo Anthony family to see the father there? Did they invite him up? Did they have a moment to say, let's try to have unity in this country. Let's not rip apart this community. Let's stand together and say, we're both very sorry about what happened? No, that's not what they did. You know what they did? They called the cops on him and had him thrown out of the press conference rather than have someone there, God forbid, who was an advocate and a representative for the boy whose life was lost, who bled out on the bleachers at a track meet. I can't even say, as a father, I can't even begin to tell you what I would do, if I were in that situation, were I in that situation. I can't. All I can tell you is this is disgraceful. It's despicable. It's absolutely disgusting what they're doing to this community, what they're doing to this country, raising money left and right, flagrantly, and they're just throwing it back in the face of the public and saying, no, it's your fault. It's your fault for being upset with what happened. It's your fault. And in fact, many of these people, if you go online, are saying that it was Austin Metcalf's fault. Well, he can't be here because he's dead, because you robbed him of his life.